geometrical interpretation of a polynomial to find out the zero. That is the geometrical meaning of zero of polynomials. Today we are going to study that. Okay. Now when it is a linear polynomial, it represents a straight line. Straight line because its degree is 1. So the graph of general form of y is equal to ax plus b is the general form of a linear polynomial. Then that means that is x is equal to minus b by a is the 0. 0 because we substitute here, then we get minus b and plus b, it is 0. Now y is equal to 2x plus 3 is the linear polynomial we have taken. This is we want to draw the graph x and y. Minus 2, when x is minus 2, y is minus 1, and x is 2, then y is 1. Okay. So I draw the graph taking x-axis and y-axis, and please don't make the mistake of not drawing the arrow. Why we have drawn the arrow? We draw the arrow because the line can be extended in both the directions. Line does not have any endpoint. So we have drawn the graph. You have already learned to draw the graph in the lower classes. So it is this 2, 1 and minus 2, 1 we join. So you draw it in a graph paper. And what is the straight line intersect x-axis at minus 3, 2? Minus 3, 2. Okay. Then and y-axis at y is equal to 0. That is, the straight line intersects at minus 3, 2, 0. And minus 3, 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial means for that value, the polynomial becomes 0. Minus 3, 2 we substitute here. That is, we have here minus 3, 2. 2 cancel. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Okay. Polynomial, value of the polynomial. Polynomial. Quadratic means when the variable has got the highest power is 2. Let us take an example, that is x square minus 2x plus 1. So we will solve like this. We will put the value of x, we get the value of y to draw the graph of it. So now I put the value of I have drawn the gap. This is minus 1, 0. This is 1, 0. And this is 1, 0. And this one is 1, 0. And this is 0, 1. Okay. So how many zeros are there? What do you mean by zeros? Zeros is that where it intersects the x-axis. Here 2 zeros are there. See, this one and this one. Okay. A quadratic polynomial has 2 zeros where it is 0, that is x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 1. Now, so a polynomial can have 1 0 also, 2 zeros also, 3 zeros also, more than 3 zeros, more. So let us take, draw this example, let us take this example. This is a curve and this is a one of the 0 is this, one of the 0 is this x-axis, another 0 is this, another 0 is this. 3 zeros here, 3 zeros here. But quadratic polynomial always represents a parabola. Parabola we will be doing later. So it is parabola which two ends never meet. Okay. So a quadratic polynomial can have 1 0, 2 zeros, 3 zeros, more than 3. So we'll get according to that. Okay. Relation between the zeros of the polynomial and the coefficient of the polynomial. 0 of a linear polynomial is of ax plus b is equal to minus b by a. Linear polynomial means its degree is 1. How many zeros we will get? We will get 1. That is highest power of x, we will get 1 0. Okay. 0 of a quadratic polynomial is quadratic, that is 2x square minus 8x plus 6 is equal to 0. We split the middle term. See, you know all of you how to do it. That is 2x square minus 2x minus 6x plus of 6 is equal to 0. 2x common, then x minus 1 minus 6 common, x minus 1 is equal to 0. That is, the two factors are x minus 1 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 2x minus 3 is x is equal to 1 and 3. X is equal to 2a implies x is equal to 1 comma 3. Okay. The sum of the zeros is 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 can be written as minus of minus 8 divided by 2. Why I have written minus of minus 8? Because my coefficient of x is minus 8. So that means minus of the coefficient of x is equal to divided by coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. Then the product of the zeros is 1 into 3. 3 can be written as 6 by 2. That is equal to constant term. 6 is constant term. 6 is the constant term divided by the coefficient of the x square. 6 is the constant term divided by the coefficient of the x square. Because I have arranged my convenience. This is arranging by convenience. In general, if we take a quadratic polynomial ax square plus b, let alpha beta be the roots, because a quadratic polynomial will always have two roots, isn't it? That is, we have taken, there must be some common thing we have taken. It can be 1 also, it can be any number, x minus alpha and x minus beta. When roots are there, so we can have two factors. So when we open it, we can arrange like this: x square k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Comparing the coefficients here, that is ax square plus bx plus c, that is coefficient a is equal to k. Yes, I multiplied with k. A is equal to k. B is equal to minus alpha plus beta into k. That is, b is equal to minus alpha plus beta into k. That is equal to c is equal to k into alpha beta. So alpha plus beta is minus b by a, and that is minus the coefficient of x and the coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. Then alpha beta is c by a. C is a constant term. C by a. C is equal to the constant term, and it is the coefficient of x square. A is the coefficient of x square. So I have taught you how to find out quadratic. If two roots are given, you can find out a quadratic equation. Quadratic polynomial, not equation exactly.